It's a new day, it's time to stretch. The sun is shining, big day ahead. My feet are moving, I'm gonna dance and eat my breakfast. And now I'm clapping my hands. Come on, it's good morning time. 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 It's good morning time.
Good morning, Cat Hoblitzelle!
You made it to Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday!
It's
What a
Wednesday.
wonderful day it's gonna be!
You know, Sarah, it's that time again. It's time for
is
the
It's time for the
pledge.
pledge. Let's pause for our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I had such a great time yesterday learning more about being under God's sea in 3D. And I had a lot of fun with my friends. It was great to see you all. So we're so glad that you're back. Where we can learn more about that. And what is our memory verse this week?
You know, our memory verse is a full week's memory verse, so we're really excited. But if you remember from yesterday, Ephesians 3:18 says, can you grasp how wide,
How long,
how high,
and how deep the love of Christ. Taken from Ephesians 3:18.
Yes, Ephesians. It's a
Great.
good one.
And what is today's Bible story, Kaylee?
So the Bible story is amazing. Captain Bill, we're back with Captain Bill again today, and he's going to tell us about how one person, one little boy's lunch fed 5,000 people.
5,000 people.
Can you believe 5,000 people?
That's a lot of
Sarah.
people.
That's crazy.
Let's listen to what Captain Bill has to say.
Hello, Camp Hoblitzelle. It's Captain Bill, and I'm out here on the dock fishing, just hoping that I'm going to catch a big, big fish. Speaking of fishing, did you know that Jesus' best and closest friends, his disciples, that they were fishermen? And when Jesus first invited them, when he first met them, invited them to come and follow him, he told them, I will make you fishers of men. And told him that they would be going out and helping catch people, and that they would use the same kind of skills that Jesus had given them, like patience and skill and endurance, to help bring people closer to Jesus. See if we can catch something this cast. Now, they would have lots of cool stories, because being one of Jesus's friends meant that they went with him everywhere that Jesus went. And they saw some really cool, amazing things and miracles that Jesus performed. One of them was that Jesus once fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. I'm just trying to catch one, but all he had was 2 fish. So this is what was going on. Jesus was having all of these people coming from all around the region to listen to him preach and teach. And these people, there was just, if you can imagine, they were everywhere. Over 5,000 people. They were listening to him preach, and they had been there for so long that their bellies started to grumble. They started having this little bit of rumbly in their tumbly, if you know what I'm talking about. So they're sitting there, and the disciples, they didn't know what to do, which is kind of funny because they were fishermen and they were right next to a lake. So they start going around and they're asking people, and asking Jesus, what should we do? And one of the disciples found a little boy. And this little boy, he had 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he was willing to give it to the disciples. He was willing to give it to one of Jesus's friends. So the disciple brought those 5 loaves and the 2 fishes to Jesus, and Jesus said, watch this, to his friends, to his disciples. And he took the bread and he held it in his hands, and he blessed it, he prayed for it, and then he started tearing it apart and giving it away. And he did the same thing with those 2 little fish. And before you knew it, everyone, all 5,000 people, had not only eaten all that they wanted until their bellies were full, but they also had leftovers. Everyone ate until they were full, but they were all kinds of leftovers. And do you remember how many people were there? 5,000 people. That is an amazing story. And this story is so important because it reminds us that when we bring whatever we have to God, God can do so much more with it than we ever could do with it all on our own. Did you come to Mission Deep Sea today with a few fish in your pocket? Probably not, but you brought yourself, and you brought all your unique gifts and all those things that make you special. You brought them to God. When you share these gifts to help serve others, whether it's helping someone learn to do something you already know how to do, or whether it's even just something as simple as offering somebody a hug and having a conversation with them, God can do even more with your skills and your abilities than you can ever imagine. So our big idea, our bottom line today is my faith grows when I use my gifts. God can use you in such a mighty, mighty way to do all kinds of amazing things and to change the world, but you have to be willing to use your gifts. I am so glad you guys are here with us. I'm going to keep fishing until I catch one of these crazy fish and they're going to bite my worm. But until then, we will see you tomorrow for another Bible story and another Bible adventure. Take care, guys.
My faith grows deeper when I use my gifts.
What a great story. And I can't wait to be with you in our rooms at 10 o'clock. We've got our Junior Conservatory musical coming up.
Yes.
What else do we have coming up today?
Today's activities actually are super exciting because we're going to get to use our gifts and talents to make musical instruments as our activities, so you can show them off in your bunk rooms. But in your bags, we are making shark clappers and jellyfish shakers. So get excited, because I am so excited to see some of you guys' pictures, and I know your counselors are excited to see what you guys make. So
we'll see you right after this in your captivity, and then see you in your bunk room at 11 o'clock.
yes!
It's good morning time. It's